I only realized how far she'd go when she finally failed. When I first met Paul, he told me he had a daughter, Ashley, 16, brilliant, prickly, and still reeling from her mom's dramatic exit. I got it. I kept my distance, let her warm up at whatever pace she needed. And for a whole year, things were fine, polite, neutral. I genuinely thought we were building some sort of slow trust. Then Paul proposed. Ashley gave us this stiff little smile and said she was happy for us, but she needed to make sure I was worthy of their family. I thought she meant brunch dates or chatting more. No, she meant exams, literal exams. A week later, she slapped a 20-page test on the counter. Paul's shoe size, his childhood dentist, the exact date of his appendectomy. I had an hour. I got a 70%. Barely passing, she said, before taping a progress chart on the fridge like I was a kid in summer school. Paul just laughed and said she was thorough. Then came the cooking tests. For a month, I cooked dinner every single night while Ashley sat across from me like a tiny Gordon Ramsay, rating everything out of 10. Anything below a 7 went straight into the trash before she ordered pizza with a sigh. She kept notes. Paul said she was teaching me his favorite dishes. Right, sure. Then it escalated. Fake emergencies during my work hours so she could time my response speed. Random messes planted around the house to track how quickly I noticed. Little lies about Paul's past to see whether I could discern truth. Color-coded spreadsheets documenting everything. I tried telling Paul I felt humiliated, but he brushed it off. It means she cares. She wouldn't test you if you didn't matter. The tipping point came when Ashley recruited a friend to pretend to be one of Paul's coworkers. I got fake screenshots, fake texts, even fake photos of Paul supposedly flirting at a work event. I confronted him, shaking, confused, and Ashley burst into the room filming me, announcing that I'd failed the trust test. She played the recording for his whole family at dinner. Paul laughed. His mother looked like she was about to call an exorcist. On my birthday, Ashley gifted me a binder titled Improvement Plan, full of highlighted mistakes and growth targets. Paul thought it was sweet. I seriously considered eloping with myself. Then college application season hit, and suddenly Ashley wanted my help. And for the first time, she wasn't testing me. She actually needed me. I helped edit essays, drove her to tours, coached her through mock interviews. I let myself believe this was a turning point. Then she announced her final exam. If she didn't get into her dream school, Whitfield College, our wedding was off, and Paul didn't correct her. Her interview was December 10th. I drove her 3 hours, waited 2 more in the car, and she came out glowing, saying she nailed it. But something in her tone was rehearsed. The next morning, that uneasy little voice in my stomach finally screamed loud enough. I called Whitfield to confirm. They told me she never showed, marked as a no call, no show, removed from consideration. I checked the GPS and found she'd had me drop her at a coffee shop near campus, not the admissions building. She sat there the whole time. She planned to blame me for tanking her interview so she could fail me. And for once, I didn't confront her. I didn't cry. I didn't beg Paul to listen. I just waited. Later, when she left her phone on the counter, I called Whitfield again, this time pretending to be her. I tearfully apologized for missing the interview because of a family emergency and begged for another chance. They offered her a video interview that Friday. She had no idea. I prepped her harder than ever. She did the interview. And 2 weeks later, during dinner, she opened her email dramatically, ready to unleash the rejection like a grenade. She stopped mid-sentence. Accepted. Paul cheered. Ashley stared at me like I'd risen from the dead. I just sipped my coffee. Click the full story to see what happened next.